In this video, we're going to talk about trading like a sniper. Stay tuned. Hey traders, a very warm welcome to you. Okay, you may have heard this analogy, trading like a sniper. I've not served in the military, but I know people who have. I don't know a sniper. If you know a sniper, thumbs up. There are 4 things that snipers specifically do when they are actually in the battlefield, wherever it may be, that actually we can use as traders. And there's there's a lot of similarities there. So the first one is the patience. Okay, they are so patient waiting for the opportunity, and that's the biggest one. This is not in the correct order of how they operate, but this to me is the biggest one that we must look at when trading. You know, if you're a sniper, you're sitting there, you're not just shooting randomly at random targets. You know exactly your target. It's been pre-planned. So look at it from a trading perspective. We know exactly what our setup is we're looking for. They're waiting to see that target. It comes into view. The setup starts to, the filters start to get triggered. In other words, yep. Now we've got a good move. We've got this. We've got that. Okay. They're not taking the shot yet. They're not pulling that trigger yet. They're waiting until everything is lining up for them. So they're assessing the conditions that are coming out, the wind variables, the heat, you know, where the target is in relation to perhaps civilians, or what's the backstop like? Is there something in front of it? All that kind of stuff. And as I say, I'm not a sniper, so I don't know exactly, but I can kind of have an idea of what they're looking at. In trading, it's like, okay, do we have some news coming out? Do we have, what time of day is it? All these kind of things are going to affect the trade, as all these kind of variables are going to affect the flight path of the bullet and the percentage chance of them getting the outcome they want, which is to kill the target. So all these things are lining up. Then eventually everything lines up perfectly for them. They've adjusted for the variables. The setup is there, i.e. the target's there in the crosshairs. They squeeze the trigger. Same with trading, you know, everything's setting up for us. We're ready, we're prepared, we've waited, we've assessed the conditions. We're going to pull the trigger. We're going to take the trade. Now, you know, this is something that a lot of people don't do. And you can imagine if a sniper started trading like some people who just go crazy and are impatient. And I've been there myself, guys. You know, I'm not blaming anybody or pointing fingers here. They'd just be firing shots. As soon as the target came into sight, like in a vehicle or something, they'd be trying to shoot them through the window instead of waiting for him to get out, waiting for the easy shot. It's the same with trading. As soon as you kind of see a market pushing to the upside, you're buying it instead of waiting for that pullback and that more high probability of getting what you want. The sniper, the kill, trading, the profit. So there's a very similarity there as well. So anyway, patience is the big one. You know, waiting for the right opportunity that you know and you've planned it out. So preparation or planning, same kind of thing. You know, they know what is going to happen. Okay, or they've got a good idea. They say, hey, listen, this guy's going to come down in a vehicle. He's going to get out here. He's going to meet this guy. He's going to walk to this compound. Whatever it may be, we're going to strike at that point. It's exactly the same in trading. Okay, well, the analogy is not exactly the same, but there's an analogy there. We've got the plan is, hey, the market's going to push to the upside. Then it's going to pause and pull back, and we want to take the opportunity on that pullback to get long. I'm just using an example, trading setup example here. Could be anything. Double bottom could be different. But we're planning of what we're going to do. And we're saying, okay, what do we need to look at in that point in time? And going back to the initial point, yeah, they're going to look at wind. We're going to look at where the position is, how far it's gone, where's our stop going to be, all those variables we're going to add. But the point is they're prepared for it. They're not just going out with the sniping gun and just rocking up at any location and expecting to hit something that they think is going to be a pretty decent enemy target. No, they know exactly what they're doing, where they're going to go, what time they're going to be there. Same with trading, what time do you expect this to happen? Is it after news? Is it at the open? And then they're ready. Now, do things happen outside of the plan? Of course they do, which is why there are contingencies and why there are levels where they'll say, you know what, we'll abort the mission. If this happens, we'll abort the mission. Same with trading. If we have a big red flag here that says, hey, you know what, we've pushed up to a resistance level and stopped, then abort the trade. I'm not going to take the trade. It's not as good. I'm not going to risk my financial capital. I'm not going to risk getting caught. I'm not going to risk, exposing my position. I'll come back another day and take the trade. I'll come back another day and take the shot. So similarities there. You can see how it's that mindset of strategic planning and knowing that, hey, you might have to abort it, you might have to adjust a little bit, you might have to think, but as long as you're managing your risk, in other words, not getting caught, as long as you're managing your risk, in other words, not getting absolutely hammered on a trade, you're good. You can take it, you can go with the flow on it. Number 3 is control. So, you know, as they're about to pull the trigger, we're talking again a little bit about the physiological response, heart rate slowing down, cooling, holding the breath. I'm not sure if they hold the breath or however they actually pull the trigger, but I know that they're not panicking, they're not like shaking the gun. I mean, as a ridiculous, worst sniper in the world, right? It's somebody who's calm, they're just breathing carefully, calmly, taking the shot clinically. They've prepared for it, they know exactly what to expect from it. And same with trading, you know, you're not kind of, oh, I'm gonna make a trade, I'm gonna make loads of money on this, I'm gonna lose loads of money. No, it's gotta be calm and clinical and pulling the trigger and analyzing the situation. And even though your heart rate might be elevated, it's still controlling it and understanding it and stuff like that. And it might sound extreme, you might say, hey, I'll never get elevated heart rate when trading. Okay, well, when you start trading more size, if you're trading more size, let's say you're trading £10 a point now, and all of a sudden I'll stick you up at £1,000 a point, your heart rate is going to be elevated. All right, so practice. The final one is, you know, these guys are practicing day in, day out, you know, on a range. They're trying different things. They've got, and they're focusing on different things as well. You know, maybe they're focusing on one specific shot. They say, you know what, a shot on a windy day, I need to kind of get this when I've got a tailwind or I've got a headwind, I've got a crosswind, whatever. Again, I don't know the actual, you know, the operational aspect of it, but I'm sure they train under these conditions and they know how to operate in this. Same with trading, you know, we look at one setup, another setup, get really good at that setup, really good at that setup, really good at the kind of camouflage aspect, so maybe really good at the journaling aspect. That's maybe a bit of a loose analogy, but you get the point. There are the similarities there that we can take from the military and from being a kind of sniper in this specific example into trading that are only going to help our trading. It doesn't even matter what analogy we use, guys. If we can improve our trading, it's all good. All right, so patience, preparation and planning, control and practice. If we can operate under those conditions, just like a sniper, I think we will improve our results as a trader. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, guys, for other videos from myself and other traders on this channel. As always, comments below. Love to hear what you guys got to think about this topic and anything else you want to throw out there. Good trading, take care, keep the risk managed, and I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.